Yo ahwefo yebamo akwaba edeba Abasam TV. Na ene de nya asam ketwa kora wa Abasam TV. Yedi asam pa esi okumase ene ebremu ende. Na enya asam ketwa. Ni nan se asante hene Otumfuo ose tutu. Na ikan sisu se Otumfuo ne buafu. Wodwa a pilot for the first time publicly. Otumfuo akachre politicians say ne buafu wodwa omo a pilot. Otumfuo say Nana onkwaso. Nana say ontumi mfa ne ho nto politicians ema omo develop Kumase. Ni nane say politicians ahodo aba efiti hwan bepum hwan die timu sisi omo na omo di asante man hwambo. Omo mfi asante region. Omo mfi asante man project ahodo a wo say omo ye ewo asante region no omo na omo atwe omani a che say enya de say omo ka ho bibi. Na Otumfuo edi sansem we na tudwa enra ewo menhia ahemfie. Odi sansem na tudwa ewo menhia ahemfie. Wambra the Central and Western African World Bank Vice President Beshia Otumfuo ewo menhia na ni na ye kompletwe efan asanteman puntu ho. In fact, there's a project ye Otumfuo ni the World Bank share ne so modigu akwam sebe ya transportation ewo Kumase ni potem ebetumi akoso. Nti eno no ho na Otumfuo ehia sampanifo ya World Bank panifo ya odi sansem na tudwa. Na asam ne say ontumi fa ne ho nto politicians ema omo develop Kumase nti sisi ano de ono a de ne ho esi ono a develop ne Kumase. Na obeka ya last year mu ho na Otumfuo say tutu launch the Hill Konfo Anochi project na yes Otumfuo say tutu ebeye ope $10 million edi aye Konfo Anochi ye esisi Konfo Anochi sense so hwe pictures images a ewo Konfo Anochi se yibi kirewo kwan of Konfo Anochi faso apotete apansampa politicians atitu MPP a omunya the chunk of votes if we Ashanti region omuntumi nya ho hwe do for the nice for say sa project ni de ono a behwe no asiesie besinde aban entumi nka say ebi Otumfuo ikwa ye be so ma yama wana say be yama ndi papa ne dwa ohene wodwa na nura okachre ye the World Bank the rep wo Africa say the West Africa say ono a behwe no asiesie ni Kumase ni nan say transport system to say the transport system bi a ye Otumfuo say to pese ye de ba Africa o pese na small can say o pese sa system na eba no Kumase ene oni e mayemfo bibia kosi Accra. So World Bank edi sika na eba World Bank edi project na eba the project coordinator omo hwe project na embe Kumase emo sa sika sem no sa no mene mayemfa kwa Accra ni nan say die Otumfuo pese o kan say yenyi aban enfrim sa project na ono pede abe Kumase na nya de say aban de ne sabebem o say in the year 2015 kra no ban 2015 de na the current president John Dramani Mahama na was so before 2016 yetu ne frade so aye project bia na kai Kumase the transport system aye Kumase akwantu sema Kumase akwan ne public transport o say de Kumase na sub project na aban no buy so be ya Kumase na no aye hwebuada yemfi international buafu sisi de o kan say sa project sisi World Bank ebe ono a besi mu tintintintintin obedi animu o ka kire the president and the vice president the rep na oba ene say kopa say wo so ono ankasa ko World Bank uko defend the reasons or the madi ntia eni so eko central bank ono a besi mu tintintin akọ defend say de be ya project ni beba Kumase na enko Accra nti de ye kan na say ye politicians especially current president John Dramani Mahama what is so we a signal. This is a signal to the presidency. This is a signal to the central government. Say yenhwe asanteman na Ashanti region so in developing. Na Otumfuo ede ni nsem etudwa ewo menhia Kumase menhia hemfie no. Nsem say na oka no
that effect. I believe that your visit will still continue for us to share ideas and find innovative ways of resolving our problems economically, development, social interventions, and everything. Sure. I am aware that when I came last time in 2019, I discussed the generation problems, energy generation problems, where we were talking about we're paying in excess of 500, 600 million at that time for energy that we have not used. Sure. And I engaged the president then to find a solution to that in terms of how could we avoid that, because it was eaten into our budgets. Sure. And now I'm told it's about 1.5 million that we are paying for that, and therefore at that time I asked your president to give me a grant to cover that. Whilst we did it, we got a technical assistance, a tripartite company, the IFC generation company in Ghana, for us to see how best we can get a technical support to be able to plan to export the excess energy to Burkina Faso, Mali, and others. Sure. Togo and others, the excess one that we have installed, because I think we have 5,000 something installed, and then we are using only 3,000 something. Sure. So that's one issue that I'll get back to you again on that, because I need for us to discuss those things again. You've done that with the school feeding, which I appreciate. I remember when I talked to them about they had withdrawn the 180 million at that time, and I said I should take it before I go back to Ghana. So I got it. Sure. Okay. Sure. And then budgetary support also was withdrawn at that time. You had allocated 500 million for budgetary support, but you said because of the economic situation, the energy situation, you withdraw. That was withdrawn. Sure. So these are all issues that I want us to revisit, and but that I will talk to you later on quietly for us to look at it. Sure. There are other issues that I'll discuss with you privately for us to know the way forward. Sure. That is in the generality of Ghana. I want us to look at it again to see the way we can move on and all that. And, sure. Coming to the local one, Kumasi is a vibrant city. Population-wise, everything-wise, the commercial hub of Ghana. Sure. And so looking at the project that you suggested, rapid transport section, I have interest in that. Yeah. I know JICA started with a feasibility some time ago, and then it's developed to the World Bank here where we can then put it on fruition. It's been on the drawing board for some time, 2015 and all that. The bureaucracy is something that I don't like at all, you see. Sure. And therefore we have to push it now. The population has increased very much. We have all these transport vehicles, different ones, all moving, fighting for space. Sure. And that doesn't help with the economic development of the city at all, because everybody is clamoring going to the center. The buses are, the trotro, all these things are there. And if you calculate in terms of how many hours are they cost to do business? Sure. In terms of diesel, petrol, and all those things, you find that it's costing the economy so much that it's something that we may have to look at. And then the employment that it creates also. Sure. In relation to having a rapid transportation. The 28-kilometer one from a Jusso down to a Buakwa section, for example, if we could have that rapid transport and the movement of goods, passengers and everything. Sure. And then the ease with which we can do business together is something that we may have to look at seriously. I don't know what is the country director can tell. I don't know what has delayed this, but the project office, we should own it. It should be here. The project shouldn't be running from Accra when you have a project in Kumasi. The project unit should be here, and the project coordinator must also be resident here. Sure. So that at least the stakeholders, the district assemblies, will be able to coordinate with them to know how it goes. So these are issues that I want us to look at properly to bring it to fruition. Because if we don't do that, I've always said that it takes time for the World Bank to take a decision. Bureaucracy, going to the desk of this one, approving and all that. But this one, we know the reason why we need that. Sure. Why can't we implement it? 2025 is about 10 years we've been talking about this. If we had done it earlier, it would have helped with the economy, it would have helped with employment. We have the available human resources. All these young ones are all university graduates and others here.
Jean.
We have the K University producing all these students and all those things. So, in terms of development, if we have the infrastructure, then everything will be fine. I don't depend on the politicians for my development. I don't want to depend on them. So let's have a social contract, and then we do it.
Jean.
President. So this is something that I want us to look closely and then do it. I don't know the team, but I want to meet the team after the so I know who are working on this rapid transport thing. So that we can take it up further. And then if I have to go to the Accra office for them to take me to Washington to defend, then we look at it and do it properly.
Jean.
President, I hope when you go back, you allocate some money for that, so we know, so the country director can do it for us.
Jean.
I thank you for this visit, but we continue further with other discussions for us to